Raising your chickens in a hatching time grow-out pen will make your life much easier. First of all, the chickens are raised in cages that can be 15 inches high or shorter, depending on which you purchase. But for the purposes of this video, we will be showing you how to assemble a 15-inch high, 4-level hatching time grow-out pen. Raising chickens in these pens will separate them from their own feces, which breaks the fecal-oral disease cycle. This is especially important if some organism should invade your flock. First of all, let's show you how to put together the most basic part of the grow-out pen. That's the door section. There are 4 parts: the front, the back, the top, and the bottom. These are all grids to allow for excellent airflow. The door section has a large hole in the middle where you will be placing the door after the level is assembled. To assemble the door section, there's only one way in which the snaps line up. You have to line them up properly in order for them to snap together, and I used a rubber mallet to help get them snapped together, although they may be loose enough for you to do by hand. There are arrows to help guide you in lining up the front, the back, the top, and the bottom. It takes about 1 minute to put together each of the door sections, and from there, you will have 12 of these to make. There are 3 door sections on each level of the grow-out pen. For each grow-out pen, there are 2 solid sides that look like this. And then there are 2 connector pieces that go in the middle. Place one end panel on the floor and line it up with the door section. Tap it into place using a rubber mallet. Then, place a connector in the middle. Tap that into place and get ready to place another door section on top of it. Once you have 3 door sections put on to your level, you'll simply put one end connector on, tap it into place, and you are done with this level for now. It takes about 2 minutes for you to tap all of these connectors and end panels into place for you to complete one level of your grow-out pen. Now you can do the same thing for level 2, level 3, and level 4. So for you to put together all 4 levels of this particular unit, it'll take you around 20 minutes. In order for you to stack each level one on top of the other and give enough room in between for the plastic droppings pans, you will need to put together the side struts and the aluminum rods. Place one level of your grow-out pen on the ground and run an aluminum rod through the holes. There are 4 aluminum rods per level, and they take up most of the weight that are then transferred to the side struts. There are 2 side struts on each side of each level. To attach the side struts to the aluminum rods, you will place a plastic molly into the aluminum rod, and using a drill and a pair of vice grips, you will insert a screw and screw it into the molly. The vice grips keep the aluminum rod from spinning while you're trying to drill the screw into the rod. So now that you have all 4 side struts placed onto all 4 levels of the brooder, it's time to do some stacking. The base of the grow-out pens is on wheels, and it takes about a minute for you to go ahead and screw all 4 wheels to the base of the grow-out pen. And then you're ready to stack your next grow-out pen on top. And it's very easy. You simply slide the corners into place and you're ready to go. As you can see, here's level 1 in place. Next, you add level 2, level 3, and lastly level 4. At the very top is another support on which you will have the water tank sitting. Add that at the very end. Now that your grow out pens are all stacked, it's very easy to snap the doors on. The doors are yellow and really only go in one way. As you can see, the name should be facing forward, and there are 3 parts to the door. In order for it to click into place, you should first insert the top level of the door hinge, rotate the door so that the middle portion can fit in, and then lastly rotate the door again and snap the bottom part into place. And now your door will easily open and close. Repeat this for all 12 doors, and you'll be done in about 3 minutes. Next is the watering system, which is very easy to put together. It's a nipple drinker rod, and all you have to do is slide it into place. I recommend using the lower hole for the very beginning of your grow out period, and then as your birds get older, you can raise it up another inch as the birds grow. It simply slides in through the holes at the end, and then through the middle pieces. There are little drinker cups that can be added to your nipple drinkers to help catch some of the water as your birds learn to use the nipple drinkers if they haven't already been accustomed to this system. They simply snap onto the drinker line and you can slide them into place. They're easy to remove if later on you choose to stop using them. There is black hose included in the grow out pen kit, and you use those to connect each level of the watering system from the top down. The very last section of hose has a plug in it to keep all the water from running out. At the very top, you will place the water tank. First, you will screw in the filter through the hole that's drilled at one end. To connect the water tank to the first level of the grow-out pen, you will cut a section of this black pipe that is 7 inches long. Go ahead and connect the rest of the water pipe from the top down. To complete this step, it should take you about 10 minutes. That includes cutting the pipe and attaching all the levels on down to the bottom. Lastly, you are going to add the pans, and these pans go in between each level of the grow-out cage in order to catch the droppings. It'll take you about a minute to add each of the pans. To feed the chickens, you'll use feeder trays. Each level of the grow-out pen will have its own feeder that snaps onto the front. There's a green plastic strip that needs to be pressed into place, and the arrow located on the green strip should be facing inwards towards the tray. After you have this green strip pressed into place, it will help prevent chickens from billing out or wasting your feed. Go ahead and place each feeder to the front of your grow-out pen. To connect the feed guards, which are orange in color, you will need to put them into these green connectors. Push one end of your orange feeder guard into the green connector and then add another orange piece. There are 3 orange pieces and 2 green pieces for each feeder guard. Well, that's it. Now you're done. In all, it'll take you under 2 hours to complete these steps and get your grow-out pen put together. This 4-level, 15-inch high grow-out pen by Hatching Time is really a time saver. If you're trying to grow chickens in the winter, or if you're just limited on space, go ahead and give these grow-out pens a try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. They're easy to use, affordable to get, and they are a huge time saver. Good luck!